Alright guys, so I'm just going to show you some match highlights of one of the games I played in over the weekend. I actually played in two games. I played in this game and in a game directly after this game. This game that you're seeing was the main game. We were playing one of the teams that was near the top of the league, and we managed to beat them 5-1, which is a great result. I don't have footage from the second game, and trust me, you don't want to see it either. I was so exhausted I could barely run. I don't know why I agreed to play, but I actually managed to goal in that game too, so I guess it was worth it in the end. So let's get into the highlights for this game. Okay, so in this first play, it's crossed in. I just chest it down, hit it with my head, and then retain possession so we can filter the ball back in. So here, the ball's played in. It's played it back across goal. I get to the ball first. I try and backheel it, which I shouldn't have done. I should have played it to someone. But we actually get a penalty out of it, so it worked out in the end. This is the resulting penalty. Terry took it and puts it away confidently, and we go up 1-0. So right here is a good example of defending from the front. Just because you're a striker doesn't mean you don't have defensive responsibilities. I get a toe in there, but I'm not able to win it completely. But the pressure pays off as we get a throw in. Here I get to the ball just before the defender and I fight him for it. It seems like I have the ball and then I kind of lose track of it. I keep pressing, and again, from pressing, we win the ball back and then get a foul. So here I just try and do a give and go, but it doesn't work out this time. Here again, just applying pressure, harassing this guy, and he gives the ball away, and it almost ends up in a counterattack for us. As you can see, this is one of the reasons you want to be pressing and doing defensive work, because you can some of the time make the defense give the ball away like they did here. So here I'm going to receive the ball. I don't take the best of first touches, but I just cut back inside. No real options for me, so I just play my center mid, who almost plays a great ball through for us to be out on goal, but it skips away. So here I just show for the throw-in, play it back to him, and he beats his first man well, and we get another throw-in. I just try and flick this one on. It doesn't work out this time. Probably should have shielded it instead. So here I just get a tiniest of flicks on the ball. Almost works out, but the defender manages to get something on it. And here, apparently he was offside, but I don't think he was. If you pause the video, he actually wasn't. He was level. But what can you do? So here I'm getting a chance. I know I have to hit it first time. Hit it towards the corner. Keeper makes a pretty good save. It was going in towards the corner. So here I play a really good ball with the outside of my foot to my strike partner. He just doesn't make the connection he wants on the volley. Here I get the ball in plenty of space. I know I'm being closed down, and I try and thread the needle with the outside of my foot, but probably wasn't the best option. I probably should have played a much simpler pass and was trying to force it just a little bit there. So here again, closing down. I'm not letting him get forward. I win the ball back. We give it away right away, but we do a good job of winning it back after that. So we're into the second half. I Cruyff the ball as I receive it and then try and Cruyff again, but lose my balance. I keep fighting for it, win it, and I have nothing in front of me, so I cut it back and just play it to our left back, who plays it to our holding mid, so we retain possession. So here, I bust a lung 50 yards in order to get into the box of this ball, and the keeper pulls off a fantastic save. I'm going to show you it again. You know, you can even look at the defender's reaction when he saves it. I couldn't believe I didn't score here. I got great connection on the ball. I put it towards the corner, and the keeper somehow flings himself at it and keeps it out. It was a great save. Props to the keeper. So here, again, you should be closing down. I close down the ball and win us a throw. Again, it's really important to be closing down and harassing the defenders. So here, I take a touch to my player in the middle because he's facing goal. But it doesn't work out this time as the shot's pretty tame. Right here, I'm going to get the ball, but it's coming at me slowly, so I decide to cut it back inside to my midfielder, who will filter the ball more out wide, and nothing comes of it, but it was the right thing to do. So here, I just try and touch it to the midfield, but it's a little too heavy. Here I try and win it and then pass it with a Maradona, but I thought my teammate was going to run to the space, which he didn't. So here I received the ball in some space, and I just don't execute this properly. I think I panicked a little there and should have played the ball on the ground. So here I'm going to get the ball, and we have a chance to counter, so I run directly with it. I do a good little step over to beat the defender. Then I keep running. I'm assessing my options, and I decide to use the run to my left as a dummy run to try and get the shot away. It doesn't work out. Probably should have passed it at some point during that sequence. So right here, I try and keep the ball in. It's about to go out. Managed to keep it in, but give it right to our opposition. And here I thought my outside wing was going to make a move down the line there, so I played it first time, but it didn't work out. So here, just a nice little give and go. And then our winger is going to put in a really tasty cross, but we just can't get on the end of it. And here, just a nice little touch, and then back to the thrower. Nothing too fancy about that. So right here, I'm just going to flick it on to my midfield player, and the reason I did that is because he's facing forward and I wasn't, and it would have been better to give it to him than for me to try and turn and run with it. So here I have an opportunity to run at someone, and I kind of mess it up. I cut inside, which was the right thing to do, fake going outside, and then right here I try to toe poke it to my teammate, and that was just the wrong thing to do. I don't know why I did that. I should have just used the outside of my foot to pass it. So here, good little combination play. I get a little flick on, and it's a great ball, and that's going in, just spins away at the last moment, which is unfortunate. So here, I intercept the ball and put my strike partner in right away. He's in on goal, onside. It's a good kick save by the keeper to prevent the goal. So right here, I just quickly grab the ball for the throw in, and I see my winger has some space if he makes the run. He starts to make it, so I just throw it to him, and we get the ball further up the pitch. So here, I kind of left it. I don't know why I didn't go for it. I think I may have heard a call, but there were 4 of us going for the same ball, and it just didn't work out. And here I was called offside, but I was 100% onside. I couldn't believe it. Not the best of calls there. So here we get a counterattack. Again, me and my teammate are sprinting to get in position. He gets the ball. He's kind enough to play it to me, and I just have the easy job of basically tapping it in. So great assist there. Here I just touch it off to my teammate who's facing forward so he can continue to counterattack, and he plays a crossfield ball, is going to receive it back, and I think nothing comes of this attack, but it was a decent little sequence. And then right here, I won the ball, played a little bit in front of me. It's a little too far. I would have been in on goal, but oh well. All right, so we ended up winning 5-1, which was fantastic because this was coming off the back of a 2-game winless streak where we lost our first game of the season the week before this one, before this game, and the week before that we drew against a team we really should have been beating. So this was a great way to bounce back by beating one of the better teams in the league. So we were very happy with that. As far as my own individual performance is concerned, I was, decently pleased with my performance. I think there were a lot of areas where I was making poor decisions I definitely want to work on. One thing I definitely want to work on, and something I'm going to be incorporating a lot more into my training, is my hold-up play and my ability to win headers. As someone who's 6'3", I should be a lot better at both of those areas. But sometimes in games, I try and do things like when I tried to flick the ball on when I should have just shielded it. I try and do things a little too fancy instead of just simplifying it and doing what I need to do as a striker, which a lot of it is going to be hold-up play and shielding the ball and winning headers. So that was one of the main things I wanted to work on, and another few decision-making things like there were a few times I tried to force the pass when, I should have played the simple option. And there were a couple times where I panicked on the ball, which is just, a lack of composure in those moments, usually which I'm pretty good at, but that's something I need to, in the next game, look at and make sure I'm not doing. So overall, I was pretty pleased with my performance, managed to get a goal, courtesy of my teammate playing me, basically a really good ball and selflessly giving me the ball in front of goal. But yeah, I was happy. I had a few chances, made a few good runs, had a few good moments, but plenty of things to work on as well. So I hope you enjoyed these individual highlights. If you want more of these, let me know in the comments. I'll try and get more of these 11v11 games. Hopefully I can get some more footage for you. But that'll be it for this video. I will put 2 videos up on the screen so you can continue to watch and learn and just, continue to watch some videos that you like. Make sure you like this video as well. That helps out. And remember, this is Simply Soccer. We're helping you to improve your game and stand out on the pitch. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.